Hey everybody, welcome back to the Al Johnson Show. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you click the notification bell whenever new videos are released. Thank you all for being here. Apologies if this is coming to you guys late. By the way, X-Men 97 video is coming tomorrow, and I have a lot to say. But for this one, it's a video I've been wanting to make, but I didn't get around to it till right now. I've been wanting to make it, but I didn't get to it till right now. So, to paint the picture, last week, a wrestling YouTuber who I most certainly watch and certainly am a fan of, his name is Just Alyx, or as I like to prefer him as, Dalyxman. He made a video asking if whether or not current WWE Women's World Champion Becky Lynch has lost her edge. And what do I mean by that is saying that maybe she lost the venom, the grit in her promo work and in her character work on screen ever since she kind of came back after having a child. And talking about how in late 2018, early 2019, when she became popular and like the biggest mainstream female wrestler since probably the Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression or whatnot, and how like the way she cut promos in the ring and when she would cut promos on social media, like there was venom to them, like there was a grit to it, like there's a bit of sassiness to it. Not to say that there isn't any sass right now, it's just now compared to then, stark difference. And in that video, which by the way, the description will be in the link below so you guys can see the video for yourself. In it, he talked about how there was a promo she cut on that episode of Raw, I believe it was last week, where she was, joking with Michael Cole about what she wore to the Kentucky Derby that she attended with Seth Rollins, who also looked surprisingly odd compared to what he normally looks, and also said something to the effect of, "Oh shucks, the women's division here, they're great, they're talented, I know they're gonna be something, and I can't wait to get in the ring with them." And Alex, he took that as, like how it didn't come off as well, and said how when you're in a wrestling environment or simulated environment of combat sports, which is wrestling, you're not gonna be or to say, like, if this was a real fight, if Becky Lynch and her opponent wasn't a real fight, not like a choreographed fight, but an actual fight, they're not going to spread compliments to one another. "Oh, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great." And all that. It's like, no, you ready to get down? Because it's going to get ugly. "Oh, I'm ready to get ugly. Let's go." And then fists start flying. Like actual fists start flying. Saying, in wrestling, you want to give off the vibe of, "Hey, listen, I'm out for me, I'm out for number one. You're in my way, get out of my way. You got something to say, you want to go, let's go at it right now. Or, you know what, screw it right now, we can do it right here." Stuff like that. And in it, he said how basically Becky came off like a Superman level good guy. The "oh shucks, I'm here to fight the good fight" and all that. Even subliminally dissing Cody Rhodes, who's doing the same shtick. And I saw that video, and I also commented on it, which that would be saved near the end because it takes a dark twist. But focusing on the main topic, I thought about it myself, and I thought to myself, has Becky Lynch lost her edge? And I thought about it. Not just about what he said, but about how Becky's character has been, I wouldn't say since she came back after having a child, but I mean like since she's been a baby face for the last, I would say, year and some change. Essentially, when after she lost to Bianca Belair, what was it, SummerSlam 2022, after the match, and she shook Bianca's hand and said, "Congratulations, you were the better woman." And then when Bayley's new group, Damage Control, came out, thinking, "We're gonna get you, Bianca. It's 3-1. We got you." Becky Lynch came in and essentially became the baby face again. It's like, "Hey, yo, you want to go? Let's go right now. I'm with Bianca. Let's go. We'll take on all three." And the group is like, another time. And then next night on Raw, she came out and gave Bianca her flowers and said, "Yeah, I got interested in the match, but I kept fighting because that's what fighters do." And then went off to get her surgery done. Ever since then to now, Becky bringing back the man, which she was when she ascended in popularity. Becky, when she was the man then, happened on accident, but also happened because the company under Vince McMahon didn't want to, I would say, do right by her. They didn't want to make her the focal point. They still was all about Ronda Rousey, all about Ric Flair's daughter Charlotte Flair, and here was Becky Lynch, basically the people's choice. And essentially, under Vince McMahon, every time we the fans had our choice, the company was like, Or even if they did give us our choice, it was more like a, "Fine, here it is," and then do nothing with it. Look at Kofi Kingston's WWE title reign. They didn't expect Kofi to get popular, but he did. And even when it's like, "Okay, you know what? Let's capitalize on this." And they did. And he won the championship at WrestleMania 35. Still an awesome moment. Not going to take that away. Still an awesome moment. But even the aftermath of it, the title reign, left a lot to be desired. And then he went on to lose it in 7 seconds to Brock Lesnar on a debut episode of SmackDown on Fox 5. And we were always like, so essentially, in this case with Becky Lynch, it's kind of the same thing. How, she doesn't have the same spark she had back then when she was the man. And even though she's, again, the man, it's more like a mix of the man and when she was trying to be the villain, big time Becky Lynch, but didn't work because who wants to boo Becky Lynch unless you're a troll? And so for me, again, gonna address my comment to him at the end. But thinking about it, I would say maybe. I say somewhat she lost her edge. It's still Becky Lynch, she still can manage to cut a decent promo. She still can manage to put on a great match. And as a character herself, listen, sometimes, more ways than not, even though, when you're a villain, you get a lot of grit. Good guys have it the same way. The perfect example I can think of a good guy with grit was, coincidentally, The Rock. He was a good guy, but he had grit to him. Becky Lynch back then, yeah, there was that, but it was just because of the fact that the company was denying her. Under Triple H and his current regime, she still has it, but not as much. I mean, you could say, she's softened up because she's a mom. Okay, whatever. Now, with that being said, I think the main problem with this is that Becky Lynch, to me, doesn't have that ultra villain female towards like, okay, I'm gonna like, okay, we're gonna get the fire to come back out of Becky even more so, even like as it was back then, and it hasn't happened. And even when the villains that she went up against were supposed to be made a threat, we the fans were just looking at us like. And like I said, I saw the clip of the promo she cut before addressing her title defense against Liv Morgan in Saudi Arabia. I saw the promo, I was just like, still like you, Becky Lynch, but that wasn't it. That was just. But then when Liv Morgan came out, then all of a sudden it's like, it was alright. It was alright. So, do I think Becky Lynch lost her edge? Could she ever get her edge back? Honestly, it's all about right place, right time, the right moment, the right character, the right opposition. They tried to do that with Rhea Ripley leading up to WrestleMania 40, but it didn't really hit as hard. It didn't really come off as, I won't say believable, but it just didn't come off as, okay, this is the one, this is it. It didn't really. But that's just me, in my opinion. So, listen, and I know it's easy to be like, oh, I'm so sick of Becky Lynch. I'm so sick of the same old people. Put in new people. That's the same thing I, as a fan, have been wanting for years under Vince. Is, yo, put new people in place. Make them not really replace your chosen ones, but make it so it's like, okay, we have something with this person. Thankfully, under Triple H, we got Cody Rhodes. I know people, Cody Rhodes, but he was the people's choice. And I do think there will come a time where Becky Lynch will step aside and is like, you know what? My time is done. This is this person's time. When would that be? Well, according to my watch, her WWE contract is up in about 2 weeks. So it could happen. Or she could sign a new deal and still be in the mix. But not really. But that's just my take on it. Let me know how you guys feel about what I said or what Just Alyx said. Do you guys feel like Becky Lynch isn't the same as she used to be? Do you think she's just now boring? Let me know down below how you feel about it. And to address it right here, right now, in the comments, I said that I, respectfully disagree with him and thought, let's just say I thought that some of the verbiage he said in that video against Becky, I personally thought was out of line, but that was just me. That was just my personal feeling on it. I did sort of think the same, but I was just like, nah, this wasn't it. I'm not feeling it, and I didn't think this was your best look when talking about Becky. But that was just me. That's all I said. Surprisingly, not only did he respond to me, but he also blocked me. Said, dude, you are blocked from my media pages. You are blocked from my videos. You're going to come up in here and say that, try to address me like I'm some sort of sicko, some sort of crazy fan who loves the attitude ever because that's what you said. Then, dude, you must not know me at all. I ain't like that. I ain't with this toxic behavior. I was like, and I responded, but I was still blocked. But I was like, toxic? Dude, I've been watching you for a decade. I just disagreed. And like I said in the comment, the verbiage you have for Becky, you have for Cody going into WrestleMania 40. You was basically regurgitating yourself. I didn't say nothing foul. I was just disagreeing with you. And now, sadly, if I go on his Facebook page, it's not there, so I'm totally blocked. And that is disappointing to me because, like I said, or I didn't say this, but I'm saying now, I've been watching Just Alyx, Dalyxman, since 2014. Next month will be 10 years since I've been watching him. And in my opinion, stuff like that, when I just respectfully disagree with him and gave my reasons for why, that just kind of turned me off. And it sucks because I'm a fan of his, and that's how you responded to me. I wasn't with that. And again, just like anybody who's also a fan of wrestling, I have opinions. You have opinions. I'm going to disagree with your opinions, or I might agree. In this case, because me respectfully disagreeing with somebody who I always watched, got me blocked. Oh well, c'est la vie, as the French would say. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and let me know how you feel about Becky Lynch nowadays. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.